Good luck.
Sir.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Friday, February 13th, 2026. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're joining us here on the Friday. As we head into the weekend, hey, pretty good card. We got a bunch of college basketball. There's actually some pretty good games in these in the mix of college basketball on a Friday. It's not just the typical Ivy League. We've got some Ivy League thrown in, but they've also thrown some other games in here on a Friday night that, hey, I'm looking forward to some of these games. So I got a good group of cappers with me here today. Got Ron with me, got DeAndre with me, and we're going to go looking and break down these college basketball games for you. Try to find some winners as we head into the weekend. So looking forward to it. But before we do that, as we always do, we'll chat with the cappers, see how their Thursday went. Or maybe they had some early plays, and we'll get right to it. So head on over to DeAndre. Welcome to the Happy Hour, buddy. Back-to-back days on the Happy Hour. Good to see you, buddy. Missed you yesterday, but hey, shout out to Alessandro for holding down the fort and hosting things. Good job there yesterday on the Happy Hour. Shout out Alessandro. How's DeAndre doing?
Thanks. I'm doing good, man. We had a nice money-making Thursday. We had a good show. Mr. Crawford, Alessandro, Bo gave some good picks out. But I hit my best bet yesterday with Green Bay. Just trying to keep it rolling, man. Got some good cappers like Mr. Zawacky said, so let's do it. Money making Friday, man. Got a lot of good games in y'all for y'all. So let's do it. Let's print some money, man. Good luck to everybody.
Right? Good luck to everybody. Let's have ourselves a good weekend. Looking forward to it. How's Ron doing?
Yeah, 2-0 for me last night. Got the Lakers, and I was on Green Bay as well there, DeAndre. So we were thinking alike, I guess. Also got South Alabama, and I got Hofstra. I was against y'all on that Hofstra. I didn't want to say nothing, but
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice,
we like that.
Nice sweep for me last night. And I started out the day with a nice German Bundesliga winner. So nice 1-0 to start the day. Let's get it.
Now for me yesterday, one best bet, and it was Hofstra. So easy winner there with Hofstra on the board. And then I threw in a late steam play. I took Portland. And look what happened. Jazz, Tankarana, their good old tankathon. It cost them $500,000 too. So hopefully nobody was on the Jazz and got pantsed with that one because yikes. Let's just take it away. 18-2 run. Woo. Cost you $500,000. Maybe cost you your bet as well. I don't know in that one, but I put a board in the late steam play. So 2-0 day. For me on Thursday heading into Friday, looking forward to this card. So, hey, without further ado, let's get to it. We've got George Washington, George Mason up to 4 now. George Washington be laying there. We got Niagara taking on Manhattan and the Jaspers. We got Cornell heading in to take on Princeton. Cornell laying 3. We got Yale taking on Dartmouth. Yale laying 10. We got Columbia in to take on Penn. Penn laying 2. We got Brown in to take on Harvard. Harvard laying 8.5. We'll throw in Mount St. Mary's in to take on Rider. Mount St. Mary's laying 5 there on the road. And we'll throw in Quinnipiac taking on Siena. Siena laying 4. And we'll throw in the other couple at 7 p.m. Eastern to round off this first block. We got Iona in to take on Canisius. Iona laying 5. And then we got St. Peter's in to take on Sacred Heart. St. Peter's laying 1.5. I don't know where to DeAndre. Anything there in the early college basketball for you?
Yeah, man. We're gonna keep it short and simple, man. I like George Mason. I think George Mason sweeps George Washington. George Mason has won the last 5 matchups. Getting them as a dog. Sign me up with George Mason and their defense. I like Manhattan. Niagara play with a slow pace. Manhattan won the last 4 in this matchup, so I'll take them. I take the over in Columbia versus Penn. Columbia defense is not great, but their offense is solid. I think they get to do whatever they want versus this Penn defense, and I think Penn can put up some points too. So sign me up with that.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here in the early block?
Yeah, some of the others I'll look at. Mount St. Mary's, just not enough offense for Ryder in that one. I'll lay the points with Mount St. Mary's in that one. I'll take Iona, another one. Just no offense for Canisius. I think the Iona Gales are favored for a reason in that one. And what was the other one? I was like, oh, Cornell and Princeton. I think this might be a nice dog spot for Princeton. I know Cornell's been rolling, but that line just seems a little bit short, and that defense from Cornell doesn't travel at all. So maybe Princeton can steal one right here. We'll see what happens.
And for Rena's early block, I like Niagara here still at home. Still 1.5. I think this morning was still the Jaspers laying 1.5, and I don't know. I don't like that at all. I'll take Niagara at home. You're getting the 1.5. You look what the Jaspers have done on the road this season. It hasn't been good. 1-11, 2-10 ATS wise. I'll take Niagara at home in that one. And then give me Brown here heading into Harvard. I think just Harvard, when they're facing teams that can shoot the free throw like Brown can, hey, they're playing pretty good. So give me Brown plus the 8.5 in that one. 2-7 out on the road, but they're 5-4 ATS wise. While Harvard at home, 2-6 ATS wise. So get too many points there. Give me Brown plus the 8.5. And I think that's it for the early block. Yep, that's it for the early block. I would lean Iona as well, laying the 5 there against Canisius. Just a better team. I think they win that one by 8-10. Does Iona? It's Friday night. Rick Pitino left the book for Iona here on Friday nights. Hey, that wraps up the early block. Let's head on over to the late night block. We got some good games here. We got Michigan State heading in to take on Wisconsin. We got St. Louis in to take on Illinois and the Ramblers. Wow, that's down to 18. St. Louis laying the road. We got the battle undefeated Miami hosting Ohio. We got UMass in to take on Akron. We got UNLV taking on Boise. Boise up to 11.5 in that one now. We got North Carolina A&T taking on Hampton. Anything there in the late night block for you?
You starting with me?
Sure, we'll start with DeAndre. What do you got there late night block?
I chat. I don't know if y'all going, it's gonna be somebody's opinions, but we're gonna take Wisconsin over Michigan State, man. Both teams have been playing tough recently. They both went to overtime in the games, but I think Wisconsin match up well in this game. They're playing at home. They're playing good basketball after a big win over Illinois. I think Michigan State is overrated. They went to overtime against Rutgers, and I don't want to lay points with them on the road. So give me Wisconsin in that one. And UNLV play good on the road. They cover a lot of games. Boise State at home against upper level competition. They're not winning by margin. UNLV gets better each game, and they play through their defense. They force turnovers. UNLV is shooting 37% from the three-pointer line. Boise State don't force no turnovers, and Boise State scores more on the road than they do at home. So give me Boise State. Give me UNLV, my bad.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here, college basketball late night?
Yeah, that tournament it wasn't really a tournament, but it was a challenge between the MAC and the Sun Belt. Man, the Sun Belt just dominated that thing. And you see Akron coming off a loss big time at Troy. I'm going to take Akron. Give me the Zips to bounce back in this one. Just too much offense for UMass. And then the only team that really won was Miami, and they crushed Marshall on the road. I'm not getting in front of this Miami team. I think they keep rolling and rolling and rolling. It's down to 9.5, I know, but I'm going to still take Miami, Ohio, and I got to go against you there, DeAndre. Michigan State 7-3 on the road. That's just, I think they're the better team here. I know It's gone up to 3 now, but I still like Michigan State to get it done.
No, it's come down. It's 1.5 most places. Michigan laying. I don't think I ever seen a 3 in that game. Definitely did not see a 3 in that game with Michigan State. 2. I see a 2 in some spots, but most places tick back down to 1.5. And Ohio taking on Miami. That's down to 8.5. It opened at 9.5, so down to 8.5. People are betting Ohio here with good reason. You look, 9 of the last 10 meetings head-to-head have been decided by less than this. So I'll take the Bobcats here to keep it close. I think Miami continues to win, but I think the Bobcats keep it close. These two teams don't like each other. It's the battle. This is a rivalry game. So give me the 8.5 with the road dog there. Another one I like. I'll take UMass here plus the points. I don't trust the Zips to be covering this big giant number. It was 13.5, and it's worked its way down to 12.5 in most places here in this one. And the last one, I like Hampton here. Favored at 2.5. You betcha. Give me Hampton here over North Carolina A&T. And then one more. I like the over here between UNLV and Boise. I don't think a whole lot of defense is going to be played between these two squads. Up and down the court they go. Plenty enough to get us up and over the total. Give me over between UNLV and Boise. Hey, that wraps up the card for Friday. Small slate here on the Friday, but hey, take a look at tomorrow's card. Even bigger. It's Saturday, so we got a lot of college basketball for you tomorrow. But hey, that brings us to the player prop game in the future. We'll leave it up to the capper to decide, and then I'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks. Because over at Tony'sPicks.com, that's where you can find our best bets and premium plays. Quick link in the description. Heading over to DeAndre to get us going. What do you got?
Facts. We're gonna first start off. We're gonna battle Mr. Crawford tonight. We're gonna take Wisconsin at home on the money line. We're gonna take Quinnipiac plus the 3.5, and let's take Princeton plus the 3.5. That's a 3-teamer. It's definitely a great time to head over to Tony'sPicks.com. I hit my best bet yesterday with Green Bay, like me and Mr. Crawford said. That was a no sweat, literally. But we've been printing money long term, so get on board. Use the code TonyT for 15% off at checkout. I got my best bet loaded, ready to go. Money making Friday, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, Mr. Whiskers, everybody who show up and support us, man. Appreciate Mr. Zawacky, Mr. Crawford for having me. So shout out the whole Tony's Picks community. Money making Friday, let's go. March Madness on the way.
Hey, and for me here, let's get you a little 3-teamer. We're going to take Brown plus the 8.5. We're going to take Ohio plus the 8.5. And we're going to throw in Niagara with the Purple Eaters plus the 3.5. Little 3-teamer for you. Same as what I liked on the morning show. I said Brown plus Ohio plus the 8.5 plus the 8.5. Little 2-teamer. And for me over at Tony's Picks today, hey, I got my best bet over at Tony's Picks. You can head on over there and scoop that up. Absolutely love it. I've hit back-to-back best bet plays over at Tony's Picks. We're looking to make it 3 straight winners over there, so definitely going to head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and scoop that up. Let's kickstart the weekend of winning and make it 3 straight best bet winners over there. We'll head on over to Ron to get us going. What do you got for us heading into the weekend, buddy?
Yeah, it's opening day of college baseball season. I'm going to give you a 3-team parlay. Take the UCLA Bruins, take the Arkansas Razorbacks, and take the Nebraska Cornhuskers tonight. That's a nice plus 232 if you want to parlay those money lines together. What I got tonight, I got the 3-pack in college basketball. Swept the board last night. Hope to do it again here tonight. And my best bet, which won last night with Wisconsin Green Bay. So, yeah. Doing very well right now, and that's all we got is really college basketball. I do have some soccer for tomorrow. I'll get to that in here in a second, but yeah, let's pair up your favorite cappers. We're hitting the leaderboards like me and Rod were talking about. We're going to be climbing. We're climbing it up now. Here we come, and we ain't stopping until we get to the top. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's have a big weekend. Hey, that wraps it up for Friday. Thanks everybody for joining us. Richard Lockhart in the chat, Mr. Weskers in the chat as well. What else we got in the chat? Mendingo in the chat as well. He likes Michigan State there. Oh, Harvard's going to kill Brown, are they? We'll see. Good thing they play these games. Alexander in the chat as well. Cal Dog joining us here as well on the Friday card. Shout out, Kelly. Hope you're doing well. Lauren. I haven't seen this name. This is new. Are you? Shout out. I haven't seen you a whole lot, but glad you're joining us.
Y'all been watching the softball and the baseball for college?
Baseball.
This guy has been. Not this guy.
I had Oklahoma earlier. They cashed 10-3.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Somebody had asked about it in the chat. That's why I had asked.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching that Oklahoma game. That boy hit a home run.
Nice. Yeah, there it is. Kopix is asking you any baseball under today. So
Mr. Wesker.
So he doesn't realize we're doing a show here this time of day.
Zawacky.
Somebody doesn't realize. Oh, from PEI. Nice. Glad you're joining us, Sarah Lawrence from PEI. Shout out PEI as well. From one side of the country to the other. See, we got you covered from coast to coast. Everybody's from all over. Glove tab. Hey, OD!
Hey, OD.
Mr. Detroit right there.
Chat as well. Yeah, definitely. Shout out everybody. Let's have yourselves a wonderful weekend, everybody. Make it a good one. Let's kickstart this Friday. Nice money making. It's not Friday the 13th. It's money making Friday. Let's have a great Friday. Crash on the books. And then, hey, that'll give you some money in your pocket for Valentine's Day to support the loved one. And love's in the air. You can feel it everywhere. So have yourself a wonderful weekend. Up here in Canada, it's Family Day weekend. So Monday's a holiday. It's an extra long weekend. Everybody gets the day off. Yes, it depends. They stretch it up. Half of the country gets this, half of the country gets that. But long weekend in my neck of the woods, so looking forward to it. Definitely. But hey, have yourself a good Friday evening, everybody. Take care. Don't forget to be on the lookout. Alessandro coming with the Look Ahead show in a couple hours, and then you got Ramon and the Night Moves show. Not sure if John is joining them tonight or not, but hey, might be. So definitely be taking a look at the Night Moves as well. So, any final words before we head on out, gentlemen?
Yeah, I take Germany in the morning minus the puck-and-a-half, just like we got them the other day. And also I got a Bundesliga soccer pick for you. Bayer Leverkusen over St. Pauli. Look at Leverkusen 8-1-2, their last 10 at home. St. Pauli on the road 0-8-2. So, yeah, take Leverkusen on the money line tomorrow morning.
Bringing the beer koozie. All right. Night Moves. LD.
Night Moves. Good luck, everybody. Money Making Friday, man. See y'all soon. For sure.
That's it, everybody. Take care. See you again shortly. Have yourself a good one.